He's known as the Informant. Mark Whitaker was a high-ranking official at ADM. He ended up becoming an undercover FBI informant until he was caught stealing millions. Our Scott England now has his wife and how she was affected by the scandal.
Mark and Ginger Whitaker have been married 30 years. They fell in love when she was in the 7th grade and he was a year older. They dated through high school, and little did they know that their life together would include a 10-year prison sentence and a major motion picture about them.
You know, you never dream of that when it's your high school sweetheart, that you never look down the road that I'll be in prison someday and going through all this turmoil and causing all these adversities for my family, and myself causing all this chaos for my family and so on.
The lives of Mark and Ginger Whitaker were in chaos when they sat down in our WAND studios back in 1995.
I hope I never have to experience any more fear than I've experienced.
That was Ginger Whitaker 15 years ago, and this is her today. When she looks back on that original interview,
An unbelievably sad time in our life.
But this is a happy time for Mark and Ginger Whitaker, and they had been living a very quiet life in their new home here in Florida until the release of the movie The Informant.
It's been a little difficult because it's like tearing the scab off of something. You know, we've already lived through it, we've healed, we've moved forward.
Ginger lived through the 9 years Mark was in prison, and during that time she never missed visiting with her husband every weekend and every holiday. Those days ended up totaling 3.5 years that she spent behind bars, all by her own choice.
I would believe that he would do the same thing for me. That's part of marriage, better for worse.
She put a whole new meaning to stand by your man, a whole new meaning.
And Mark Whitaker says he would not have survived his days before, during, and after prison without the love and support of his wife.
I really feel like I wouldn't be alive today if it wasn't for her.
Ginger Whitaker also has a message for the people in Moweaqua. She says her friends and neighbors from the Whitaker's time in Moweaqua helped her family get through their very difficult time.
Thanks, Scott. Scott's special series continues tomorrow. You'll hear from the man who helped and headed the FBI during the ADM investigation.